Hey everyone, what's going on? And today, before I go on to mention the best movie nominations, the best picture of the year nominations for the Oscars, I just want to talk about the gameplay really quickly. This is some Injustice: Gods Among Us. It came free with the PlayStation Plus subscription, and so I downloaded and I checked out this game, and actually I'm really enjoying it. I'll talk more about this game later because today, this video, we need to talk about the 2015 Best Picture nominations. Now, the Oscars are coming up. I believe they're on February 22nd. And so the nominations are, going to be announced soon. Today is the 8th as I'm recording this, and I can't remember if that's the day that the ballots go out to the voting members or if that's the day that they come back in. So the point of that, though, being is that it's coming very close to nominations time. And like everybody else on the internet, I want to make my predictions as well as the time gets nearer before it's too late. And so my predictions, well, first off, I'm not sure, I'm not clear on the number of nominations that there will be. I've heard 10, I've heard 9. I've gathered 9 here on my list, and here they are: Selma, Birdman, The Imitation Game, American Sniper, Boyhood, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Foxcatcher, The Theory of Everything, and Unbroken. Now, those are not, the official nominations of the Academy Awards, and they are not my predictions. Those are what I think the predictions of the Academy Award will be. Now, to go on to what my predictions are, my personal nominees, if I was deciding, I would have I have some 5 nominees here. I have The Imitation Game, Boyhood, Birdman, and Unbroken, and Interstellar on my nominations. Those would be my nominations. But previously mentioned my predictions. Out of those 2, I think the 2 that have are the current frontrunners right now are Selma and Boyhood. I know that Boyhood took an incredible amount of time to film. Obviously, they followed the boys growing up, and I think that is a definite. The method in which that was filmed is definitely something that's going to be recognized. I didn't see myself to picture, but I've heard many secondhand accounts saying that it was fantastic, and it was but the most interesting part being the way that it was made. Now, Selma, of those, are in my eyes the current front runner in terms of the critics' review, because if you look on according to Rotten Tomatoes, according to 98% of their critics, this movie is 100%. I mean, not 98%. And 98 critics thought that this movie deserved 100% rating, and so that's really interesting to me. It also has a 90% out of 32 critics at Metacritic, and Joe Blow is giving it a 9 out of 10. So it has, in my eyes, it seems to have the right stuff. I haven't seen it yet, and I don't believe it is currently out everywhere at the time of me recording this. I might release either the 9th or the 16th, I think. I believe it is playing in some places, but I don't think it's playing everywhere currently. And so those are the 2 frontrunners, I believe, for the Best Picture out of the nominees. Now, to go to my personal Best Picture nominees, again, The Imitation Game, Boyhood, Birdman, Unbroken, and Interstellar. And I believe that Birdman should be the 2015 Best Picture. It is my pick for the Best Picture of the year because it was so unique. It was so different. It was the story itself was just the whole movie was unlike any other movie that is currently out or that has been out recently, or it's just unlike kind of any other thing that I've seen, and it's really nice to see that, and it's nice to see how artistically well done it was. I just try to mention things without having spoilers, but yeah, it was just, in my eyes, it was a fantastic movie. It also made me feel a lot. It was very compelling, and that's something that I personally judge my movies on. But now, just really quickly, I want to go over 3 movies that I thought were a little bit disappointing. Big Eyes, in my eyes, big eyes in my eyes, it just was very boring. It didn't get me interested in one bit in the in the plot. Unbroken, I thought was very powerful. It was a great movie. I don't want to take anything away from it with what I'm about to say, even though I feel it might, but I expected more power to come out of it, and I feel like any person that had Angelina Jolie's resources could have done this movie exactly the same as she did. So I was expecting a little bit more power out of it, even though it was already very powerful. And then the theory of everything, in my eyes, it got a little bit too long for me. I feel like if it's not good, it's off. Even at little certain points of the time, if you're a little bit boring, once that just kind of goes off, and that's kind of the rule, I guess, for any other form of media, because, a movie, you can't really turn it off. You got to walk out of the theater, and that's a different circumstance. But those are just my opinions. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.